All right, welders, let's figure out the length of travel, or the hypotenuse, when two sides of the triangle are known. Okay? Now, here's a couple of indicators here that I need to show you guys. Here is our pipe run. So I've got a couple of pieces here drawn out. So our angle of offset is going to be in this direction. Okay? This is our angle of offset. So this is the angle that we're needing to hunt down. Okay? So if you look in your book, your blue Pipefitters book, you're going to see, I think it's in page 120, in order for us to figure out tangent, we're going to need to divide set by run, and then we're going to find the cotangent, we're just going to reverse that, and we're going to divide the run by set. So I've done the math here so we can go through that. We know that our set is 25 inches. We know that our run is 35 inches. So we're going to divide 25. Let's go 25 divided by 35. That's going to give us our tangent. That's going to give us that. And if you go to your trigonometry table and you look down tangent and find 7143.7143, and that's going to give you an angle of 35.5 degrees. So we know that B, this angle here, is 35.5. The way we're going to check that is we're going to look for a cotangent. So we're going to take the run and divide it by set. So here's our run, here's our set. 35 divided by 25 is going to give us a cotangent of 1.4. And if you go to your trig table, you're going to find that it is extremely close to 35.5 degrees. So that's going to give us, that's going to confirm that this angle, side B here, is 35.5 degrees. Okay? So we've done half of the work there. Now for us to figure out length of travel, now that we have an angle here, so here's the formula to figure out travel. It is set times cosecant of 35.5 degrees. And so that we know 25, here's our set. And if you go to your trig table, you're going to look at the cosecant of 35.5 degrees, and that's going to give you a multiplier of 1.7220. So 25 times 1.7220 equals 43.05. Another way we can do that is the run times secant of 35.5 degrees. So if you go to your trig table, find the secant of 35.5. That's going to give you a multiplier of 1.2283. 35, which is our run, times 1.2283 equals 42.99. 25 times 1.722 equals 43.5. Then we do a little compare and contrast here, and we have at 43 inches. And that's what's going to give us our travel, 43 inches. This is a solid way of finding an angle, finding travel, which is the hypotenuse of the triangle. Make sure that you have access to each one of these parts. Some of them we can memorize, because we will have angles like 45, which are pretty constant. We do have angles of 30, 60, and so forth and so on. So it's a good idea to have run through some of these problems, and this is going to be in our section 3 workbook. So if you have any questions, just give me a ring. I hope this helps you out a little bit, and we'll see you in the shop.